For many of us, EVs only entered our peripherals recently, with the influx of Chinese EVs stealing the limelight and more recently, Tesla Malaysia's grand entrance to the Malaysian market. Suddenly, EV is the cool car to have, but it certainly wasn't like this 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Adrian Motors launched the first generation Nissan Leaf in 2013, followed by the Renault Zoe and Twizy pair in 2016. As far as market representation goes, ETCM actually has the longest experience for EVs in Malaysia. And they could have been the first car maker to launch EVs in Malaysia if it wasn't for Mitsubishi Motors Malaysia's launching their my EV a couple months earlier than them. Today, ETCM is still committed to the EV portfolio with the second generation Nissan Leaf and this 2023 Renault Zoe facelift, with prices starting from 165,000 ringgit, and for this range-topping R135 model at 179,000 ringgit, they're gonna have a bit of a tough time convincing potential buyers. But nevertheless, ETCM must have think there's a business case for them to boldly offer the Renault Zoe facelift in Malaysia. So in today's video, let's find out if this is any better than Chinese EVs. Hello everybody, this is Adrian for WapCar.my and I'm all about the details. The Renault Zoe facelift retains the bulbous silhouette but modernized with a sharper front end. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I personally find this Renault Zoe quite a striking looking city car. Now, the charging port is hidden behind the Renault emblem. However, there's no way for you to unlatch it from here nor on the key card. You have to enter the car, press this button to unlatch it from inside. Behind that is a CCS2 connector that supports up to 50 kilowatt DC fast charging that allows the Renault Zoe's 52 kilowatt hour lithium-ion battery pack to recharge from 0 to 80% in 1 hour and 10 minutes. AC charging is rated at 22 kilowatts, and mind you, 22 kilowatts AC charging is actually a novelty in Malaysia. No other Chinese EVs is able to do that. And this allows the Renault Zoe to recharge from 0 to 100% in a mere 3 hours. Notice on the door handles, there's no keyless entry button or touch sensors. That's because the Zoe facelift uses a proximity sensor. So what it means is that if you have the key with you, just walk away from the car, it automatically locks up. And as you approach the car, it unlocks again. And you just keep on doing this and this. I think it's very smart and convenient. Seated inside the Zoe facelift, first impressions may not wow you, but the moment you fire it up, the ultra crisp instrument cluster display just captivates you with the 3 different styles, 8 different colors, and if you notice the Zoe icon in the center, it matches the exterior color of your car. And when you turn on the signal lamps, it also lights up. I think this is a very neat party trick that you can share with your friends. Well, what I appreciate in this little Zoe is how all the controls are easy to navigate, intuitive, simple, and they all just work. The wireless Apple CarPlay just connects seamlessly every single time I get into the car. The multi-info display shows you the information that you need and they're all within reach. It's so easy to just get in and understand all the controls because they're all laid out exactly where you expect them to be. Yes, while it doesn't dazzle you with rotating screens and funky gadgets, but the Zoe just works, and I take this over complicated menus any day. Storage spaces in here, you have 2 cup holders, some cubby spaces, and the side door bins don't fit a large size water bottle. But what it'll fit is a 175 cm adult in the rear seats comfortably with the front seat adjusted to my usual driving position. Setting off in the Zoe is again a simple and straightforward affair. Just engage D, disengage the parking brake, and off you go. This is the more powerful R135 variant with 135 horsepower, 245 Newton meters on tap. And based on WapCar's 0 to 100 test, the Zoe completes the century sprint in 9.05 seconds. So as a city car, this is a very brisk little thing. There are 2 drive modes, Eco and Normal. I usually potter around in Eco, simply because in Eco mode, the dual throttle response is better suited for town driving. And besides, I'm mostly stuck in traffic and I get to squeeze out extra mileage from the little Zoe, so I think it's a win-win. Driving experience is a very sophisticated one. The steering, throttle and brakes are all harmonized like a good car should. You can feel that the engineers made sure that this is first and foremost a good driving car before it is a good EV. And the driving experience is brilliant. The suspension is pliant, brake feel is natural, it's light on its feet, right amount of power, and it handles like a go-kart. I actually can see myself driving this every day. Chinese EVs stuns and impress with their arsenal of tech and gadgets, but may sometimes miss the mark in terms of driving dynamics. Legacy car makers like Renault understands the bare basics of making a car, which is making a car that is good to drive. And that is exactly what the Zoe facelift is all about. It's straightforward, no frills, fantastic city roundabout. So if you're in the market for something of a zero emission that can just take you anywhere and it's just very easy to get into and drive, the Zoe facelift is the perfect car for you. However, I understand that the price tag may be a tad bit hard to swallow, but what if leasing becomes an option? Would you consider the Zoe facelift? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.